Hey everyone! So today we're diving into something new from OpenAI called ChatGPT Pulse. And this isn't just another small update, it's a feature that really starts to change our whole relationship with AI. It's all built to answer one simple but really powerful question.
Just think about that for a second. Right now, when you use something like ChatGPT, you're the one doing all the work, right? You have to drive the whole conversation. But what if that flipped? What if the AI could actually see what you're working on, anticipate what you need, and start the conversation for you? Well, that's the core idea behind ChatGPT Pulse.
To really get why Pulse is such a big deal, we have to talk about something OpenAI calls the burden of the ask. Think about it. As amazing as ChatGPT is, it's basically a reactive tool. It just sits there, waiting for you to come up with the perfect prompt, the right question, or figure out what the next step is.
And this quote from OpenAI's announcement, man, it just nails it. The AI's usefulness is literally capped by what you already know and what you can think to ask for. If you don't know the best questions to ask about, say, planning a trip to Taiwan, you could miss out on a ton of amazing info. The burden is always on you.
This comparison just lays out the shift perfectly. On one side, you've got the classic model, you have a goal, but the entire weight of figuring out the questions is on your shoulders. But then you look at the promise of Pulse over on the other side. The AI takes that first step. It does the research ahead of time to get the ball rolling for you.
So, if the big problem is that burden of always having to be the one to ask, well, the solution is pretty clear, right? You have the AI start the conversation instead. And that's exactly the proactive shift that ChatGPT Pulse is designed to bring. It's a fundamental change in how we interact with these systems.
So what is Pulse exactly? Well, think of it as a new mode where ChatGPT is working for you in the background. It's proactively researching things based on your past conversations, the feedback you give it, and even connected apps like your calendar. Then it serves all that up as personalized updates for you every single day.
Okay, just a quick heads up here. As of right now, Pulse is in a preview phase. It's available for ChatGPT Pro users and specifically on the mobile app. The idea is to roll it out to more people once they get some of that early feedback.
All right, so this idea of a proactive AI sounds awesome, but how does it actually work? It's not just magic. There's a really specific three-step process that happens every single day behind the scenes to build this personalized briefing just for you.
So, it's a daily cycle. First, Pulse learns. It looks at your past chats and feedback to see what you're interested in. Then, and this part is really key, it works asynchronously, overnight, doing its own research while you're sleeping. Finally, when you wake up, it delivers these insights to you as a set of really easy-to-scan visual cards.
And the kind of updates we're talking about are meant to be incredibly practical. I mean, imagine getting a follow-up on a project you talked about last week, or a suggestion for dinner, right when you're starting to wonder what to make. If you connect your calendar, it can even see you have a meeting and proactively draft an agenda for you. Pretty cool.
And the early feedback shows just how powerful this can be. Check out this quote from a student who was testing it. He said Pulse was several logical steps ahead of where he was, and it uncovered info he would have never even thought to look for. That's the real magic, right? Helping you find the things you didn't even know you should be looking for.
Now, I know what some of you are probably thinking. A proactive AI that's learning from my data, does that mean I lose control? Well, OpenAI is trying to get way ahead of that concern by positioning you, the user, as the curator of this information, not just a consumer.
Let's just ask the question directly, because it's a fair one. Is this whole thing going to feel intrusive or a little creepy? Or is it just going to become another overwhelming feed that we have to manage every day? The goal is to make it helpful, not just more digital noise.
And the answer really lies in the controls they give you. You can literally tap a curate button to tell Pulse what you want to see. You can give it a quick thumbs up or a thumbs down to help train it, and you have total control to connect or disconnect your apps whenever you want.
And here is the most important point, the real bottom line. Your privacy is opt-in. Pulse will not touch your calendar or your email unless you actively go into the settings and give it permission. By default, everything is off. You are in the driver's seat.
So let's zoom out for a minute, because Pulse isn't just a clever new feature. It represents the first real step in a much bigger evolution. The journey of AI from being just a tool that you use to becoming an assistant that actually works with you.
You can really think about this journey in 3 stages. In the past, ChatGPT was a tool you consulted. Right now, with Pulse, it's becoming a proactive partner that brings you ideas. But the destination,
The future that OpenAI is building towards is an assistant that doesn't just suggest things, but actually acts on your behalf.
And this final quote from their announcement just sums up the whole vision perfectly. The goal is to create something that quietly accelerates your work and ideas. It's not about being loud or demanding your attention. It's about being a silent partner that just removes friction and helps you make progress on what's important.
So we'll end with this thought. The entire model for how we interact with AI is shifting, right here, right now. It's moving from just a simple question and answer thing to a system that anticipates, suggests, and pretty soon will start taking action. It is an incredible leap forward. The only question left is, are you ready for it? Thanks for tuning in.